Hey everyone, y'all, we got to do something with this makeup because the hair is not cooperating today. So if you are catching this portion of the video, that means you're watching the replay. So go ahead and drop me a hashtag replay down in the comments. Hit your share button in the bottom left-hand corner. Let me know that you shared. And we're going to do a date night makeup look. Okay, so I took a poll earlier this morning asking what kind of look I should do for my date night tonight. I get to go out with my hubby today or tonight. So the votes were for a smoky eye and a nude lip. So that is what we're going to do. And then after I do the makeup look, I'm going to have to try to do something with this hair. I should have washed it and I didn't. And now I'm wishing I had. I tried to curl it and it's just not, like this side can somewhat lay decent, but then this side just did not want to curl. It's just frizzy. So I need to get a new curling wand because the straightener, I just haven't got the hang of it yet, curling with it. It's like sometimes I'll get a nice good curl and then it's like 5 curls won't curl at all. Okay, I'm going to spray a little rose water on. Let that dry for a moment. We're going to be using the Flawless 4 bundle, which is only on sale for a short period of time. Hi, Jen. We've only got about a week left, guys, for this bundle for you to get it on sale. So if you're interested in it, let me know. Let me know for sure. I know a lot of people have been grabbing it from me. So happy that you guys are getting it because it's so good. So we're going in with hydrating face primer, which is in the bundle. You get to choose between the hydrating or the original face primer. Okay, I think everyone so far has grabbed the hydrating. Everyone who's got a kudos from me. It's a brand new product. It just launched the first of this month. So I love it. I think it works really well. I am going to let that sit on for just a couple minutes because I do feel like it works best when you let it sit for a few minutes. So while that is sitting, oh, this hair is going to drive me crazy. I hear that if you take our primer, that it kind of like helps to tame down your little baby hairs and flyaways. Never tried that before, but I've seen several girls do it. I found interesting. That needs recurled right there. Who knows? I might end up just breaking down and washing it and straightening it. I don't know. Jen, I don't know yet. Once I get it seems like it starts doing it once we get a few people on here. You're the only one on here right now, so we'll see. I think it's like once 3 people join, then it seems like the glitch kicks in. So I'm not sure. It's not doing it right now, although it did tell me twice that you were watching. So that's never a good sign. All right, guys, so let's get this date night makeup look started. For those who don't know me, my name is Kayla Weber, and I am a presenter for Younique. So that is the products that I am using. So if you've ever wanted to give Younique a try, reach out to me, and I would love to assist you. I waved it. I think I accidentally waved at you twice because it showed me you joined twice. That might have been me. All right, so while that primer's sitting, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows using the Brow Obsession palette. And I am using the Blonde palette. Super good. If you need good products for your brows, I highly recommend the Brow Obsession palette. Works wonders. So we're just going to fill in these brows real quick. Nothing too fancy. Just give them a little bit of shape and definition. Yeah, I don't even think this is what I'm wearing tonight. I just threw something on. I'm totally waiting too late to start getting ready. I did not think out an outfit, but I kind of want to be comfortable. I don't know exactly. I know we're going to dinner, but I don't know what we're doing afterwards. We'll probably end up going to the grocery store. Watch. You know you're getting old when you make a grocery run on your date. But we do need a few things for the house, so. Okay, that went on now. No, it's not a surprise. I know we're going to Applebee's for dinner. We might check and see like what movies are playing. Maybe go catch a movie if there's anything good on. I have not seen what's playing. But my hubby does have to work in the morning, so we're not going to be able to like be out all hours of the night. Jen, I would say he's liking it because it's good pay. But I think it's definitely hard work. He works very hard. And it's pretty exhausting. He's like deadbeat tired when he gets home. Even more than his old job. I think because he does a lot of like maintenance on stuff there, so he's kind of running around back and forth wherever they need him. He wasn't like moving around as much at his old job. Now he's kind of running all over the place, working on machines and stuff, equipment. So I think it's just a lot more tiring. But the pay is good, so can't really complain. Alright, I'm gonna run a little bit of brow wax, which is also in the brow palette. I'm gonna run that through my brows just so that they stay in place all night. How long have you been there now? I think it's been a month and like a week, something like that. Hi, Susie. Oh, Jen, here goes the scrolling. I told you if more than one person joins, it starts acting up. Told me you joined again. I would really like to know what is causing that. It makes no sense. Is anybody else experiencing that when you go live? I haven't hopped on anybody else's live to see if they're dealing with the same thing. Okay, I think I might have brought this one over too far. Oh, once the foundation gets on, we won't be able to tell. I'll just bring this one over a little bit. Over a little bit more. Only 5 weeks since, I know, it does seem longer. Okay, if we have to go back in and touch those up, we'll touch them up. All right, I am gonna go in. Can you guess? Can you guess? Big surprise, huh? I am definitely using the spray foundation because, all right, Jen, I'll talk to you later. Thank you. I am definitely going to use the spray foundation because it is so long lasting and I'm obsessed with it. It stays on and it looks better as the night goes on, as the day goes on. So I'm definitely doing spray. So I'm using the shade Taffeta. This is our new lightweight airbrush full coverage spray foundation. It's incredible. Everyone who's tried it is raving about it. It is so good. I can't get over it. I can't get enough of it. and you can't even feel it on the skin. A lot of people have been asking if it feels wet or sticky or thick, and the answer is no, none whatsoever. You cannot even feel it. No joke. So I think that's what I love about it, is for a full coverage, like a super full coverage, to be this lightweight. It's going to become everyone's like go-to new favorite. It's hard to come by. I'm telling you what, it's hard to come by a full coverage foundation that is lightweight, that doesn't feel cakey. But Younique has created it. Okay, hi Jamie. Hey girl. So hopefully I can do something with this hair afterwards. I might end up just clipping it up or putting it up in a little top knot. I don't know. We shall see. I've got to get that straightener down, learning how to curl good with it. I feel like I need like layers or something. Like it's all too much, like just one length. But they suggested that I didn't get layers. So I listened to the professionals. But I feel like the top of my hair just needs more lift and volume. I feel like it's too weighed down. How's it going? Happy Friday. I hope everyone is having a great Friday. I've had a super, super busy week. Lots of things happening this week. You guys, I am only 5 kudos bundles away from reaching my monthly goal. Okay, so I'm really pushing. I've got 1 week left, 6 days I think, to reach my goal. 5 more, that's all I need. And the kudos bundle comes with face primer, concealer, your choice of foundation, and a setting product. You're saving almost 30% by buying these products in the bundle. So if you're interested in that, please reach out to me or please comment on this video, share this video. Somebody you know might be interested in it. I appreciate everybody who has grabbed one so far to help me reach my goal. And everyone is obsessed with their stuff already, so that's super exciting. All right, we're going in with the concealer in the shade Scarlet. Oh no, Jamie. That's no fun. I'm like just now getting over my sickness. It literally took me over 2 weeks to start feeling better. But mine was not a stomach virus. Mine was kind of like a really bad cold plus sinuses. It was horrible though. Probably the roughest I felt in a while. The last like 2 sicknesses that I've had has been the roughest I have ever felt. I've dodged it so far. Ugh. Keep your disinfectant wipes and your sanitizer. I mean, wear a mask around the house if you have to. Sheesh. Do what you gotta do to keep from getting it. It's one thing when the kids are sick or when the husband's sick. I mean, mind you, the husband has to work and provide for the family, but when the mama's sick, it's like it all goes down. Hi, Tanya. Mama's got to stay healthy to take care of everybody else. But then again, I would way rather be sick than my kids or my husband, so it's like you can't win. I hate when my kids are sick. Okay, so we just blended in that concealer with the kabuki brush. Now we're going to go in and set it with a powder. Okay, so that really brightened up those under eyes. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We are starting to look human and less like a hot mess. Okay, so we're going to go with some setting powder, and we're just going to set everything. Okay. Thankfully, it's nice. The weather is super nice outside right now. I mean, it feels so good. I was walking out to check the mail, and my yard is just full of leaves, and just the crunching sound and the smell of leaves. Who else is like obsessed with that smell and that sound? I love it. Yes, the older we get, it's worse. Oh, I fully agree with you. 6 loads of laundry. Ugh. Yeah, that's the worst. So you guys have like throwing up and stuff? That really is the worst. Throwing up and fevers. That's like 2 things that I can't stand. It's rough. Thank you. I am glad to be feeling better. I'm telling you what, it was rough there for a while. I thought I was never going to get better. I'm like, what is the deal? And especially when you do live videos and makeup for a living, I'm like, I know people have got to be sick of hearing me sound like I'm that nasally, you know, sound like not a chipmunk, but I don't know how to explain it, but it was horrible. I was like, I don't even want to watch 1 second of the replay because it's annoying sounding. Okay. But I have made sure that I'm drinking like plenty of water. I have drunk, so rest and fluids. That is really like the best remedy, I feel like, for any sickness. Plenty of rest and fluids. Sometimes you need to just like sleep for hours on end. I know it's hard to do, especially when you're a mom, but those kiddos, make them sleep. Don't let them out of bed. Throwing up on everything. Oh, that's the worst. Knock on wood. Mine have not had like throwing up sickness for a while. Fingers crossed it does not happen because it's bad. But one thing, does your kids go to public school? I know it's almost impossible to keep them from sickness, you know, with kids going to school or daycare. Thankfully, I homeschool, so we don't get out much. We don't go much places, so I think that helps. All right, we're going to go in with some beachfront bronzer. Give us a nice, pretty kind of sun-kissed color to the skin. Okay, because let's be real, fall time, winter time, we're all starting to look like ghosts, right? So, beachfront bronzer to the rescue. Okay. Just like that. Look how pretty that looks. But Jamie, I'll be praying that y'all start feeling better, your kids start feeling better. For sure, because I know that's not fun. It's exhausting too. Especially after you feel like you get one cleaned up and then it's all over again. It starts all over again. Okay. So, I'm going to take an added step and I'm going to go in with that setting powder. And I'm going to add that onto my kabuki brush. Try not to bump the... And I'm just going to clean up this contour right here, just because I like, you know, taking the extra step for a date night look. And really brighten those under eyes. Really want that contour to stand out. Okay, instead of bronzer, I use my summer shade powder. Oh, I know a lot of people who do that. That's a good idea. I don't have a darker powder, or else I wouldn't mind doing that either. I've used an eyeshadow to contour with, so no judgment here, but the beachfront bronzer, That's like that's my ride or die contour product. I feel like it's just such a pretty color and it blends so nicely. And you know how like most bronzers are kind of like orangey, make you look kind of orangey looking? I just feel like our bronzer is like the perfect bronze color. That made sense. All right, we're going to go in with some blush. And I think I'm going to use Supple. I used that one yesterday and I really liked it. Super pretty. Love it. Oh, that was kind of much. So we're going to have to blend it out. Tapped it a little too hard. It's alright. We can buff it out. But that color is so pretty though. I love that blush color. You guys, I went without blush for far too long. Well, I had one blush and it was kind of like a summery blush because it had like a shimmer in it. So I just got these two new blushes last week and so I've kind of been like raving about them. It's like when you go without blush for a while, that can go with like different looks. You get kind of excited when you get a new one. Plus I've been wanting to order new blushes for a while. But look at that. It's just so pretty. Like Supple is like the perfect fall blush, I feel like. I'm just going to take the curler or the straightener back through this hair and try to curl it a little bit more once I hop off. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and set my face with some setting spray. Behold setting spray. Lock her down. Okay, this makeup's not going anywhere all night. Okay, it's going to last all through my date night. It'll be looking flawless. Okay, because the Flawless 4 is amazing. All right, so now I'm going to add a little bit of highlight. Okay, because we got to be glowing for the date night. Got to get our glow on. So I am going to find my blending brush. Okay, and I am going to dip it into the pressed eyeshadow in the shade Optimistic. Okay, and we're going to use that for our luminizer. Okay, I like to add it. Oh, I forgot to contour my nose. I forgot to contour my nose. Where's my nose contour brush? This one I think still has purple on it, so we're going to stay away from that. Let's use the crease brush, fluffy crease brush. So I'm going to get some bronzer on my fluffy crease brush. We're going to take that down the sides of the nose. Gotta have a nose contour. Just gotta. I'm just going to add that down both sides, and then we'll blend it in. Okay, giving the nose a nice little definition. Isn't that cool? It's like magic, y'all. Okay, you can just buff it in. I feel like there's something in my eye. Hold on, y'all. There's like something on my contact. I might need to get a mirror to look up close. But we're going to move along. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was luminizing. Luminizing. Oh, this magnetic palette keeps shutting. Alright, so we're going to add this on our Cupid's bow. Okay. I'm going to be glowing from a mile away. I'm going to be blinding everybody in Applebee's. Ooh, look at that. Look at that highlight. Okay, just took that along the high points of the cheekbone, tip of the nose, bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow. I kind of brought it up in like a C shape to the arch of the brow. Okay, that's like my highlight points. Okay, some people do the chin. Let's pop a little bit on the chin. We're just gonna go all out. Be a little extra today. That was a bit much though. Hold on. We're gonna tone that one down a little bit. I don't want my chin standing out that much. Okay. Okay. There we go. Our face is all done. Okay, now we're going to start on this smoky eye. Smoky eye. So I think I'm going to use some like browns and a little bit of black. We're going to really smoke it out. I haven't done one in a while. Super smoky, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that it turns out good. So I think we're going to start with the shade Gingerly for a warm transition. Okay, this is like a matte camel color. I kind of want that peeking out of the top of the smoky eye. I think will be pretty. Okay, I'm debating whether I want to add some Fervent into this smoky eye, but I don't know, I think I'm gonna just keep it kind of neutral with just the tans, browns, and blacks, I think. Okay, so we want that transition to be nice and blended and soft. So I'm just going to make sure it's fully blended. Just like so. Okay, now I'm going to start working in some browns. So I am going to take Marvelous, which is a chocolate brown. I probably need to use a flatter brush for that, or else we're going to have tons of fallout. When you're doing a smoky eye, make sure you tap off your brush really good so you don't have so much like fallout. Okay, so this is just Marvelous. So I think we're going to do a brown and then a black on top, just to give it a little dimension to the color. Sound good? Sound good, y'all? Okay. I'm kind of just patting it all over the lid. Patting and then blending that crease. This will be pretty though. I do always get compliments on smoky eyes. I just don't do them very often. Oh no, my everyday look is just pretty much a neutral eye. But it's fun to do every now and then. So for date night, you gotta break out a smoky eye. You just gotta. And a lot of people are scared of smoky eyes. I've had so many people tell me I cannot do a smoky eye. I look like a raccoon. I've heard it a million times, but I promise you, if you slowly build your color up, layer by layer, don't just go in and smack black right on your eye, okay? Because it is going to be too much too quickly. Just slowly build it up in layers. So with a smoky eye, I like to start with the lighter shades first and move on to darker shades. And you got to kind of be patient and kind of work slowly with it. I promise, the prettier it's going to look. Okay, so now we're going to start adding some of the black. So I'm going to go into the shade Legendary, which is a matte black, and I'm going to start first in the outer corner. We might not even take this matte black all the way to the inner corner. Might keep it in the outer V over into the middle. Just because I don't want to close my eyes in too much. And then what I'll do is I'll go back through with that gingerly color and we'll kind of buff that through the crease again. Kind of blend everything together. Okay. So I'm going to take that blending brush and I'm going to tap it just a little bit into gingerly. Ooh. And we're going to buff this crease out. Okay. No harsh lines. It's one of the biggest rules. You don't want to leave any harsh lines. Hold on, I am knocking everything over. Everything. So you kind of want these colors to kind of just blend seamlessly. So blending, blending, blending is your best friend. Okay, I'm going to take that flat brush again. And I want to get alongside of this lash line where I feel like we got a few spots that didn't get covered. Take that back over. You could even do like a liquid liner right against your lash line to really, just to make that lash line look thicker. Totally could do that. All right, so I'm going to take the same brush that I did my brows with. I am going to take that and add some of that chocolate brown on, and we're going to run that underneath the bottom lash line. Okay, you got to definitely make sure you balance the bottom with the top with a smoky eye. If you've got a really soft, neutral eye look, you can get away with not putting anything on the bottom. But with a smoky eye, you gotta have it under there or it's not gonna look right. Okay, see that? Okay, that just kind of balances everything out. Now I'm gonna take the black. We're gonna add that right in just the outer corner. Okay, just like so. Okay, I'm gonna highlight that brow bone with Optimistic because that transition line needs cleaned up a little bit. So I am going to take my what brush? What brush? I need one that's not. I'm just going to take the fluffy crease brush. And we're just going to run that right along that brow bone. Okay. What do you guys think so far? You like it? Okay, I think that looks super pretty. Do I want optimistic on the inner corner? I think I do. I don't know why. I just feel like a bright inner corner is pretty. Okay. Just like so. Now we're going to do some lashes. Some lashes. I don't know. Should we do liner on the top lash line? What do you think, Jamie? Should we do liquid liner on the top lash line? Or should we just leave it? What do you think, girl? What do you think? We've got, that's proper. That's brown. I don't want that. Hi, Susie. Thanks. You like it? Liner or no liner? It's so funny. It's telling me that Jen's joining, that Tanya's joining, and they're not even on here. So weird. It's just scrolling, saying it over and over and over. I think it's something about when people start commenting, it's like it just messes up. I don't know why. I think I am going to do some liner on the top, just because I want our lashes to really pop. So we're going to do Perfect Dip and Draw liquid liner. Jamie said yes. Okay, so I'm glad you agreed with me. Hi, Melissa. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're just going to draw a decently thick line all across the lash line. What I like to do, I like to lay my wand sideways. I feel like it's definitely easier to apply when I lay it sideways instead of just like going straight in. I think things can get pretty messy. So I just lay it sideways. It works quite well. So I like the inner corner to be like a thinner line, and then we get a little bit thicker as we get toward the middle and the outer corner. And by doing that, I feel like it gives the eye a really pretty shape for me personally. Just like that. That's really going to make those lashes pop once we get that bomb mascara on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Why do I always sit stuff down and then I forget where I said it? Okay, we're going to go in and do the other side. Okay, let you guys see this. This is my bad eye. My right eye is my bad eye, so when I have to do my left, I struggle because I can't see as well out of my right eye. My prescription for that side is a lot higher. So weird, so I must strain that eye more. Maybe it's because I'm left-handed, so the left side or the right side of my brain must work harder. I don't know. I don't know if that's really a thing. Sounds right though. Makes sense. Here we go. See? Oh, that just really made the eyes like, that brought it together. That's brought it together. If I'm missing you joining, my thing is going crazy. It's going crazy still, so just say hey. If I miss your comment, just comment again, and I'll eventually catch you. All right, so now we're going to go in with some lashes, and we're using the Moodstruck Lash Primer. Definitely got to have this. This is going to keep that mascara on all night long, make them look fabulous all night. It really does make a difference, this primer. It's no joke. It really is no joke. We're just going to do one coat. And I'm going to cover the tops as well. Now, I don't add this to the bottom lashes, but you totally could. If you like a little volume on the bottom lashes, you totally could. It wouldn't be weird. I personally just don't add it on the bottom. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and pop it on this other side. Oh, I got a hair. Got a hair in there. I'm going to pop it on this side. And I can definitely tell a difference. My left side is normally my lashes that don't cooperate. And this lash primer really puts them in their place. It's like, listen up, guys. You do what you're supposed to do. It does, and it works. Now we're going in with 40 Fiber Mascara, one-step fiber mascara. This is not Younique's 3D. We no longer have the 3D. That was like 3 steps. We discontinued that one. This is now a one-step fiber mascara, and it's incredible. Okay, and so what you're going to want to do with your 40 is you're going to add it right in the base. Wiggle your wand in the base. And by doing that, you're building up that base, and that's going to give you your volume and your fullness. Okay? So that's my biggest tip, is don't start going in with it and applying it like a normal mascara. Don't want to do that. Wiggle it in the base first. Okay? And then after you get that base built up, then you're going to come to the tips and start kind of twirling it to the tips. Okay. I might go ahead and re-dip it just so I have some more fibers on there, so they can get onto the tips there and give me some more length. So I just kind of add it right at the tips, and then I add it on the tops as well. Because remember, we added that primer onto the tops, so it's really going to make the lashes look nice and full. I can't even tell you, like when we first came out with this lash primer, I got mine at convention, and my thoughts was like, is it really going to make a big difference? Like, is it really? Because I'm already in love with our mascaras, and they already make my lashes look amazing. But the first time I used it, I was like, holy moly. Okay. Okay, Younique. Because it really does. It fans them out nicely. Keeps them from like getting clumpy. Something in that primer just like keeps it from clumping. So I'm going to let that dry before we add another coat. We're going to go and do this side. Get this crazy hair out of the way. Okay, we're going to wiggle it in the base. And I know there's a hair there somewhere. It's like it's attracted to my mascara wand every time. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And what I find wiggling it in that base, if you've ever heard of, what's it called? Tight lining, where you add eyeliner up on the top underneath your lid. I feel like this kind of does that for me because I stink at tight lining. I have a very hard time doing it because I poke myself in the eye every time. So I feel like this kind of gives me the effect of tight lining. If you know what I mean. If you don't, that's okay. But it trust me, it's good, it's good, it's good stuff. You know, when you got a smoky eye, it's kind of hard to tell how amazing your lashes look. But you guys will be able to see it better in pictures. Oh, the smoky eye is looking really pretty. If I don't say so myself. Really pretty. Okay, so I'm just taking it back on the tips for a second coat. Oh, I see those lashes. I don't know about y'all, but I see them. Okay, let me get up close. Look at that. Okay, we're going to add a little bit on the bottom here. Okay, just like so. Wiggle it on the bottom. Hi, Kimberly. Hey, girl, hey. We got our smoky eye done. You're going to have to catch the replay, girl. We're getting ready to do our nude lip. What do you think so far? And then I've got to do something with this crazy mess. Number one, I bought a hairspray by Tresemme, and it stinks. Not just stinks, but it like doesn't work good. It did not hold at all. It like falls straight out. So I don't really like super hold because I don't like my hair feeling hard and stiff, but I want something that's gonna at least hold it in place but still feel kind of soft to the touch. So if you guys know a good hairspray that does that, let me know. Okay. We're doing the nude lip. We're doing the nude lip. Aw, thank you. Thanks, girl. Okay, so I'm going to use Plush lip liner and Sublime Splash liquid lipstick for today's nude lip. It's going to be really pretty. Hi, Carolyn. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, girl. Hey. Oh my goodness. Carolyn, have you been having issues with your live videos? Mine and another one of my friends has been going crazy. It keeps scrolling and saying like the same people are joining, and some people are not even on here anymore. And it's still saying they're joining when they're not joining. It's like they're trying to drive us crazy. Oh, thank you. This is my date night smoky eye look. I used our pressed shadows in the shade Gingerly, Marvelous, Legendary. And then I highlighted my brow bone inner corner with Optimistic, and we ran Marvelous and Legendary underneath the bottom. Oh yeah, I know that's been going on for a while, having to tap it, which I haven't even had to do that. But it just keeps popping on saying that someone's watching and they're not even watching. And it'll say the same person like 10 times, not even joking. It is super annoying. Thanks, girl. Okay, so lips are lined. Now we're going to go in with Sublime Splash Liquid Lipstick. And it's a brand new one. Brand spanking new. I have not used Sublime, guys, in months. And I'm talking, I was like completely out. So I'm excited about this. Do you see why? Oh, I love a smoky eye with a nude lip. Okay, so I am going to take that lip liner back over, but I'm going to sharpen it real quick because I feel like it needs to be sharpened a little. Okay, so I'm going to take Plush back over the outer edges. I feel like I need to sneeze. Okay, I like definition around the edges here. Okay, and then I'm also going to take a little bit of that Optimistic back on the Cupid's bow. And I might just pop a little bit on the lips. Right in the middle. Okay, what do you guys think? Our date night look is complete. So, let's go back over it, guys. Flawless 4 on sale until the end of the month. What do you get? Face primer. This is what we used on my face today. Face primer, concealer. Remember, you get to choose between the new hydrating primer or the original. Concealer, then your choice of foundation. That means you can choose any of our foundations, okay? I use the new spray foundations. Highly recommend it. And go ahead and throw the Kabuki brush in your cart if you grab the Kudos bundle and if you're using the spray foundation. And then your choice of setting product. So you can choose between the setting spray or the setting powder. Save 30%, almost 30%, all of that for 99 bucks. I only have 5 more left to sell to reach my monthly goal. So please, 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 if you're thinking about this, message me. I'm available anytime. I am going on a date night with my husband tonight. So if you message me before we leave and stuff, I'll get back to you as soon as I get home. So if you need a color match or anything for foundation or concealer, then hit me up. Hit me up. 5 more, guys. 5 more. I've got 6 days. 6 days, and I want to reach it so bad. Okay? We have been striving to sell 10 this month, and my kids will be super excited because they've been, asking me, how many more, Mom? How many more? So we sold a couple the last couple days, so we're excited. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I do think I'm going to take this mascara back over the tips just because I want some really voluminous lashes for tonight. Okay, I want them to really be popping for date night. So I'm just going to add a quick third coat onto the tips. Okay, just like that. All right, guys, I hope you have a great evening. Make sure you share this video. If you're watching me from YouTube, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys have a great evening and a great weekend, and I'll catch you guys on the next live. Bye.